Good morning, good morning, good morning. What is up, everybody? How are we doing? Look at this, guys. Guys, Caitlin's juicing now. She's found X. It's done. It was already done. Now it's like over. Good morning, Bukes. How you doing? What's up, buddy? Yeah, it really does pop up way earlier. Twitch is just something else. So the fact that you've crushed for this long doesn't even, yeah. The party, whew, party was great. The party was exhausting. The party was everything. I, did not stay up late enough to get any sort of recap or good morning, David, or chat with my daughter. So I'll find her today at some point and kind of circle back. And I'm sure she had an absolute blast. So it was, you know, great. I think she had like something like 20, 25 people all in our backyard area. They stayed outside for the most part the entire time. They were inside for a while, I think, as guests were arriving, and then they went outside and they just absolutely obliterated my pool. I think I probably lost like a foot and a half of water. Um, these kids were just flying in and out of the pool. So it was really cool to see because a lot of times you get this, and I think we've had this in the past where you get some people coming over and they just don't want to swim or anything like that, or they just want to sit on their phones or something like that. But it seemed to be a good amount of people, a good amount of the people there were in the pool for a good amount of time. So they used it well. I did not know that my jacuzzi could fit 12 people. That was very interesting. 12 teenagers in one jacuzzi is pretty wild. Standing room only in the jacuzzi. The pool, it's not like the pool was cold. So I don't know. It is what it is. They had a great time. But yeah, it was an exhausting day for me as a human, definitely for my wife. Um, to go back a little bit the night before, because I missed yesterday's show, we we did a whole I did a whole day at work on Monday, and then I actually went shopping a bunch to get like my daughter's gift. So we got her like a little gift basket. I think you guys had all kind of thrown out some ideas, but I got her this Spider-Man backpack that she wanted because apparently it's a cool thing now. Dude, have you guys seen this? Apparently, I'm sure Caitlin knows. It's a cool thing now to for teenagers and middle schoolers to wear like the weird ass backpacks that normally like kindergarten through second graders wear. So now it's like preschool to like second grade-ish, they wear like the kiddie backpacks. And then there's like a couple of years, but I think that's actually shortened down now, where maybe they just wear the plain old Jan Sport backpacks. And then it goes right back into it where they want to wear them for senior year. And I've even seen a bunch of freshmen and sophomores at the high school just wearing like the kiddie backpack. So yeah, we got her this Spider-Man backpack and I just stuffed it full of her favorite candies, some drinks, some chips, money, lotto tickets, gift cards, all that kind of stuff. So she was stoked. We had a little oh, so that's what I did on Monday. Then Monday night, I went to bed, and then I find out the next day that my wife and daughter stayed up past midnight, had a little mini birthday twins celebration with each other where they blew out a candle and wished each other happy birthday and then watched a rocket launch because I guess they launched a rocket that night. I was way asleep. So then I wake up, miss my alarm for the show. It's so cute. It's so precious. I love them both so much. They're sickeningly adorable. Uh, and I still woke up early. I just didn't. I think I woke up with like so I missed my normal alarm and I didn't have a secondary alarm. And so what I ended up doing was I ended up waking up with like where it was like 5:35. So I could have ran down and like started a show late. I thought about it, but I was like, man, I am for some reason I'm beat. So I got a little bit of extra sleep. Then I woke up early, um, went and started tinkering around in the garage when your body needs sleep. Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Went to Home Depot to get the part that I needed to fix the bike. Went to Starbucks to get my wife her birthday present, the only one she really cares about other than her daughter. It's the only thing she cares about. And then I got donuts for the family because it's another thing that we do for people's birthdays in our household is we get donuts and we have a little morning celebration, just the five of us, where we sing happy birthday and we put a candle in donuts. I don't know how that became a thing, but apparently it's a thing because my wife was like the day before, she's like, "You're going to get donuts, right? Because that's a thing. Bailey expects donuts." Like, all right, fine, I'll get donuts. So got the donuts. Then I like putzed around waiting for these people to wake up, and no one wanted to wake up. And Bailey had cheerleading practice to go to. So there was a small window where we did the little family celebration and took her to cheerleading, then started cleaning the yard and cleaning the house for all of our guests. Had a little break. Yeah, dude. That's how I feel. That's how I felt a lot yesterday. That's how I feel today, I'm sure. I'm super exhausted. Lots of time spent cleaning. Little lunch break where my wife's parents came down and we all went out to lunch and celebrated with them. So that would be celebration number 3 for these girls, the midnight one, the donut one, the lunch one, and then the "What's up, Dylan?" over on Facebook. How you doing? That's that's all right. That's a thing. Dylan's flying on the wall on Facebook. How's this platform work over on Facebook? Is it okay? I've always been meaning to like I'm really curious. I know it's a little weird on Twitter, um, but yeah, I think I like it the best on Twitch. And then the party happened, and it was great. Like I said, everybody came in, everybody was respectful-ish. My daughter Brooklyn, one of Bailey's friends, has a younger sister that's Brooklyn age, and they really get along. So she brought her sister over. So Brooklyn and Kayla were hanging out the whole time, which was super cool. Um, and then one of Bailey's other friends has a younger brother in Bentley's class. And so we asked if he could come over for a little bit. And that was perfect because normally Bentley's a lot. It's weird. Normally Bentley's a lot. And we get messages from Bailey or looks or from Bailey or Brooklyn, like, get him out of here. Like he's bothering. So he had a friend over and they just went up into his room and played Roblox together and played with toys. And so he was preoccupied for the first like 2 hours of the party, which was great. And then he had a swim lesson. So I went to that swim lesson. I jumped on Anbag's stream uh, for a little bit while I was getting ice for the party because it was like 90 something degrees. So we had an outdoor party with a dirty soda bar, and like we could not keep ice out there. So we went through it. The kids had a blast though making it. I think they really took it down. So that was cool. At first they were hesitant. They didn't know how to do it. And then our friend Ashton, who came over to help my wife set up, she went out there and like gave them all like a talking to and taught them how to do it. She's our bartender friend. And and then the kids were after it. They took it down. Dirty sodas, yeah, so I've never had a dirty soda, but the way I was told is it's like you put ice in a cup, you put a little bit of your soda of choice, and then you throw in, some creamer. So that's like the dirty part of it. It makes it kinda it's that swirl so that it kinda looks like an, espresso with creamer or coffee with creamer. So it's caffeine and creamer, basically. Coffee creamer, soda. Good morning, MP. How you doing? What's up? Ooh, look at this. Chelsea's back. Chelsea's back. Good morning, Chels. How you doing? Coffee with creamer, yep, yep, yep. So, it's weird, but cool. We had all kinds of sodas, and then they jumped in and had a party. We had the 2 doors down, there's a family that owns a Mexican restaurant and a catering company and a taco truck, so we had them cater. Uh, me, I've been so good that at least once a week, I go, "When's the bad gonna come?" Like, it has to be coming soon because 'cause I've been going so good, like, way too good. So, that's where I'm at in my life right now. But thanks for asking, and I'm sure you were asking about everybody else and not me. I'm just the only one able to answer. We used to call it a suicide soda, Mountain Dew, Coke. Yeah, so that's different. That's just where you take the cup and you just push it across all the sodas. This is like soda mixed with coffee creamer. So kinda more it's kinda like a version of a Starbucks. Yeah. Yep, enjoy all the goodness. I'm trying to. I'm loving it, having a good time, exhausted by it. Not really. Just pick up Starbucks every day. You know, I used to do that, in the town where we used to live. I swear the baristas at Starbucks thought I was just another addicted Starbucks lover because I would come in every single day of the week at the same exact time and get Starbucks for my wife. And I think at one point I told them, because like they knew me by name, they knew my order, all that stuff. I told them, I'm like, you know that I don't drink coffee at all. We're like, what? I think it's just easier. Dirty Dr. Pepper ain't bad. Yep. We had Dr. Pepper out there. We did. What's up, M over on Facebook? Who is M? Look at this mysterious. We just get the first initial. Who would be M over on Facebook? What's up? Introduce yourself. Say hello. The one who has to say it is doing it. Okay. All right. Um, so yeah, they stayed past the deadline of the party. I'm pretty sure like we gave them like even an extra 45 minutes. Mike, girl dad. What's up, Mike? Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming. Glad you stopped by. Yeah, we do this Monday through Friday, pretty much every day. I missed yesterday, special circumstances. 5:30 a.m. Pacific, about 30 minutes. First 15 minutes is just getting to know each other, talking, chatting, whatever you guys want to flow on. Um, and then we talk about the reading in the book. I do not have it. Oh, yep, I do. I always say I don't have it, and then it's here. Daily Dad by Ryan Holiday. You heard of it? You ever read it? You should get it. It's amazing, especially for girl dads. Like, I'm just kidding. It's for all dads. It's for all moms. It's for all parents. It's for parents to be best book I've ever read. Oh, I thought you were gonna put never read. That would have been more Chels. Have you actually read it, Chels? That would make me so happy. Um, it's a really good book. One page a day. It's very simple. I'll go into it right now. We're gonna go back. Thought about it. We're gonna go back to yesterday because I did not talk about yesterday's. Girl dads rock this world. Hell yeah, they do, David. Without the girl dads, we wouldn't have the amazing moms out there. So let's do this. Yesterday's reading. Your kids will be whatever you make them. Okay. Okay. Remember, we're talking this month about building our kids up. We talked last month about building ourselves up so that we had the strength for this month to build our kids up. One day I'll own the book and it will sit on my shelf. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. Um, feed the good. Feed the good. That's today's reading. Let's not fast forward, okay? Your kids will be whatever you make them. So pretty like simple-ish thing, but not so easy to do. Push them to the level of their potential, right? So this page yesterday was about the difference between pushing them too far, not pushing them at all, finding that middle point where you're pushing them to whatever they can handle, to whatever their potential is. And you're gonna get this wrong every single day. And we're just going to figure it out. We're gonna figure out that balance. We're gonna figure out that sweet spot. You're gonna push them too hard on certain things, too little on other things. And all in all, as long as you're there, as long as we know this, as long as you're there, as long as you're supporting them, as long as you're interacting with them, um, that's all they really need. That's where they get the real value out of all these situations. I just feel like hearing it from Dom is way more powerful. There's no way that's true. There's no way that's true. I barely comprehend these topics myself. So talking about them, that's why the first 15 minutes of the show is all bullshit. Um, and it's through this pushing and this tension and this back and forth and this balance that we really get to know them, that we really get to know ourselves, that we work on some of those challenging parts of our upbringing. We talked about that, our demons, and we just get in those reps. We just get in those reps. 100% true. All right, all right, all right, all right. I'm here for it. Give myself a break. Someone slap him. Bam. There's no one else here at all. I'm alone in this room. And then today's reading. Adam, you still with us? You following good? You digging it? You digging the vibe? Today's reading. But which parts of them will you nurture? Right. So this one takes us back to the nature versus nurture. He drops Ryan drops a hot take. Which I don't know that he's known for hot takes. He drops a hot take in here saying that, what's up? All right, we got you. Um, that we are all born with everything that we need inside of us, every virtue, good, bad, otherwise. All of our vices, everything's in there, all of our strengths, all of our weaknesses. And it's through those first, I don't know, call it 10, 12, 13, 14, 20, 30 years that we kind of learn and grow and weave in and out of those virtues, vices, um, strengths and weaknesses. And it's our job as parents to nurture and help mold and create um, the people we want our children to be. Right. So nurture the good, nurture the good. And the way Ryan wrote it was um, help them get the strength to challenge the bad. Right. So it's not nurture the good, and then like punish the bad or, beat the bad out of them. It's give them the strength to challenge the bad, to go in a different direction, to find the opposing good virtue or value in them to counteract the bad. Let's say counteract. I like that word. Right? Yeah, that makes sense. But which parts of them will you nurture? So, uh, go on to a couple of things that happened to me this last 2 days. Had a little issue with my son 2 days ago. We were signing a birthday card last minute. Um, and wait, were we? Yeah, we were. We were signing a birthday card last ish minute, and he was doing great and fine. And a lot of times he, wants to write a whole bunch of stuff, and he does a really good job. His handwriting's getting really good. And I started to see him kind of, I don't know, get agitated or something. And I don't know if it was because he was struggling with a word or two, but I wasn't calm enough. I wasn't patient enough, and I wasn't curious enough to know what was going on with him. I was just like, I was more like, hey, buddy, like, calm down. Like, what do you need? Are you done? Yeah, Bentley. Um, I was like, are you done? Do you want to stop? You don't have to write any more than that. And I was more like talking at him. So I see that now, but in that moment at, let's call it 7 p.m. or something like that, when I'm at my worst, I was not that proper parent to nurture him in the way that I needed to. And Next thing I know, he just takes the pen and just like makes a line straight down the card, and I just lost it. I was like, dude, what the heck is your problem? And I think I like even like said way worse words than that. And my wife was like, she was right there and she's just like, go to bed. Stop. Cause she knows how I get. So yeah, there was that. Um, so going back to, the bad that comes out. Yeah. Writing's a tough thing. It is. And he's doing so good at it. And I have absolutely nothing to do with it. I'll take credit for the basketball. I'll take credit for the help around the house. I'll take credit for him learning how to be a gentleman. Oh, poor thing if he gets the same way with writing. Yeah. I don't know what it was because he was doing fine. I think it's just because he wants to be able to write. Like he sees how much like we write and how easy it is for us. And it's just not there for him yet. Like it hasn't like clicked yet. And he's still learning all that stuff. He still has to ask us to like he'll say the phrase that he wants to write, and then we'll write it down, and then he'll essentially copy the letters. As a hopefully former writing teacher, the most breakdowns happen during writing. Hopefully former writing teacher. That's funny. My daughter Meg is a perfectionist in writing. I think Bailey was a little bit that. In fact, in her first, like, I think all the way to like what, third grade, we would get assignments that were like really undone, and the teacher was like, "Yeah, she is so much of a perfectionist that she doesn't even come close to finishing the assignment." Uh, and we get that a little bit from Bentley as well, and from Brooklyn. I don't know where they get this from. There's no one in our family that's a perfectionist. It's really overwhelming. It takes a lot of energy for them. Yeah, to be able to like say it. I've heard this of people who speak different languages. To have it have it come fine in your mind mentally, but then not be able to speak it out loud and then further write it down. That transition from thinking all the way to writing. Yeah, they don't want to mess up. True, true story. And it doesn't help that dad yells at them when they do mess up. Way to go, dad. Former. Pat yourself on the back. Finn fights to be perfect, but we're messers, right? Embrace the name. And we're so not like that. In fact, that thing gets so upset about. Yeah, I see, and I wonder if it's some sort of like reverse clause, like because we're not valuing perfection, they feel they need to or something. I don't know because we've always been curious about that with Bailey. Like she's very slow to act, and because she wants to like overthink the situation. I changed my schedule, hopefully for next year, only teaching reading and literature. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, good. Well, that's good. My Meg had to start rereading a book when she missed a word. Ooh, really? Ouch. I can now imagine that. Give yourself grace. We all do it. I heard once it's never the yell if they remember if it comes with a true apology in a chat. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, the follow-up, the repair, the next day, all that stuff, the hug it out. Definitely. Definitely. Has been different. Like, it's definitely been one of the things that I've been striving to be mindful, and my wife very much helps me with that because she's very stern about that. She's like, I'll come to her the next day after a blow up, and she's like, "No." Like, I'll come in for a hug or something, she's like, "No. You you need to talk to me." That was not okay last night. Um, I don't like that I just called her mom because I know that's a thing. Is that why the chat went quiet? Oh, that whole thing of women in our lives becoming the mother figures because we're such immature little turds, we men. Yeah, but then the funny conversation I had, with my kids a couple days ago, and then yesterday with my wife and our friend Ashton was I was sitting there in the living room with my kids, and we were just doing the yeah, she's like, "It's okay, little buddy, it's okay." I was sitting there and I was like, "Guys," 'cause I would just been stressing out about the house and getting everything clean and all that stuff, and I'm like, "You know what, guys? If anything ever happens to me and I die, I hope I get to come back as, a French bulldog." Because I'm just looking at my dog and how easy his life is, just kinda chilling there. He doesn't even know what landscaping is. He just pees in plants. And then fast forward to yesterday, the moms were there, my wife and Ashton, and they were, like, going over the party and, like, where this goes and where that goes, and I'm like and they're like, "Can we set the stuff up now?" And I'm like, "No one's even here. You guys need to chill. Like, stop." And and then it was like a joke where it was like, I brought up the whole French bulldog thing, and I'm like, I bet all you moms wish that if you died and you had a chance of reincarnation, you'd come back as a dad because it's so much easier." Dom, there's a moment when the wife says no, and you just need to be present. Yeah. Caitlin and I was just texting about this yesterday. Oh, nice. About men, how you just like go around cleaning up after us and correcting us and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. But you should all wish to in your next life that you're a dad. No, screw that. I'm coming back as like a small puppy. Yeah, that would be the other thing. Just come back as like MP's dog, where you just get to bring in like your kill, mess up his floor and his furniture, just run around. Yep. I don't know. It's just a funny thing. I'm stupid, but I'm also listening. Yep. Laugh aloud. I find one more. We did that last weekend. My wife took pulled the couch cushions off, and it is just it's not me. It is not me at all. I am a very clean when it comes to my snacks and my wrappers. But my son and my girls, wow, zero responsibilities alone in a swamp. Girl, you pop off. You're allowed to. um, yeah, it was. No, I want to be a manatee. Okay. How am I with the beard hair? The beard hair stays in my face. Like I don't lose my hair. And I also don't cut this. I go to the barber and he lines it up and cleans it up for me. So there's not a lot of beard hair in the sink. And when I do finally shave it off, I very much clean it. Now I wish I mean you want to bring up hair in sinks and hair in showers. I got three I got three females that are all hella shedding, like drains on drains on drains. The other day I dropped the traps in each one of our sinks, and it was just like I went to my girls and I'm like, "I'm so shocked that you guys aren't bald headed. Like, how do you even have hair on your head and there's this much in the sink?" Um, Grab it, stick it to the wall. My sister used to do that, and it's so gross, especially because she never threw it away. She forgot the last step, the toss it after shower. So I guess somewhere out there, girls are not getting taught that last step, Chels. It's kind of like how guys we don't get that last step of putting the toilet seat down. Um, girls around me don't have that last step of toss it after the shower. Oh no, it's so it dries, right? Then that's what happens, and then it ends up in the drain. So it just never weird. Mine's never put up. You got a bunch of sitters. You taught all your boys to sit when they pee, like sit. Oh, all right. We're getting off the topic. We forgot the Daily Stoic lesson of the last 2 days. It's totally fine. This is what happens when Chels joins the show. She's straight shenanigans. Her last name makes all the sense in the world. We a mess. It's my tagline. I raised 5 women and have a plumber on speed dial. Yeah. I think about it all the time about just getting a snake myself and just getting it done. Off the rails. It's lovely. It is. It's great. Finn went through. I can't control the way if I can't control the way faces. Oh man. Yep. Yep. We do. We need good Chels at. I think I was just thinking that the other day. It's like, where's the Chels at? And then I think I said to Caitlin is like, I think moms can only handle so much of this dad nonsense that y'all come in for a little stint and then you leave. And this is Caitlin's moment in the summer for her to hang with us for a bit as she prepares for all of this shenanigan. And then yeah, Chels will be in and out every month or so. So thank you. Thank you for stopping by, making me laugh and smile today. Appreciate you all as always. Good to hang. She loves testosterone. It's much better than estrogen. Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. Bye, everybody. Like, happy Wednesday. Happy Is It Canon Day. Tom and Ann's show. Talking to Jeremy Knows. Great episode. Love those 3 people. Um, and we'll be back here tomorrow. Yeah. Bye. As I figure out how to do this all over again.
What's up, bitches? What's up? Wake up. It's the morning time.